So welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Redbeard. So we're just gonna do some arm wrestling content today. Saturday afternoon, about 10 to 6, and we're doing laundry, and I'm bored, so it's probably not a good idea. I think we're supposed to practice a little tomorrow evening, so it's going to make it really hard tomorrow, but we're going to do some side pressure work or wrist wrench work. Probably not getting near as much as we did on the last video, but we're just going to put in a little extra work, make it a little bit harder on us tomorrow when we actually do practice, if we do practice, and go forward from there. But I got it. The angle's a little higher, so I'm going to probably be more. I think I got it like one chain link higher. I don't know what that's going to do. If it's going to make it harder or easier. It definitely eats into my elbow a little more when I'm pinning, so that feels harder. We're gonna see how it goes. Hope the camera angle's okay. Hope you guys can hear me all right. And I'll probably just stick to like 5 rep sets. We're gonna work up in weight. Probably like 5 pounds a set. Right here. Try not to. Are you? So, I usually try to gauge how far the table is, where if I can unhook the carabiner from the weight stack without the handle falling off, the table's in the right spot. So, probably go just a little closer. And then give it a good wrap. Try to start with a fairly straight wrist. I usually start a little cupped in, but I don't know if it's beneficial just yet to start with your knuckles back versus flat or slightly cupped. I mean, I don't ever do this and then start. I always try to start from a static position and overcome the weight off the ground. Oh yeah! But that's already feeling it. That's gonna be fun tomorrow. Yeah, I'll try to get some footage tomorrow. I might just set up the camera like this, and then we can talk back and forth, and I'll just record a bunch and post it. But yeah, this is definitely fighting. I think at this higher angle, it's definitely getting into my fingers and my elbow. This is the exercise. I definitely, how can I say it? So if you watch the short, one of my shorts where I'm arm wrestling the older fella, that's Rick. He's actually the first person I started training with. And that was the first time I've actually legitimately beaten him in a match. Believe it or not, he's 65, 66 years old. And I've been training with him, pulling with him for 4 years now. And that's the first time I have a legitimate win over him, whether it's been in practice or in competition. But I do say this exercise in this manner, I feel like if I can win the battle of the center of the table, this exercise, like if I'm stronger there, then this is the exercise where it just, whenever I just lean over, it doesn't feel like I'm pinning anything. Like I felt almost no resistance whenever I pinned him. And I'm not saying like he's weak, but it's just once I can win that battle of the center, it's just keeping the body locked together, leaning over. Now, I just got to get better at arm wrestling. Get better at arm wrestling, guys. I feel like I don't have great strength, but I do. Once I get more practice, I feel like my potential is higher. So now it's more of learning how to do it properly and engage your strength. Because once I get in my lane where I feel strong, I just, every time I've pinned somebody in that manner, I either lose really quick or win really quick. I haven't had too many hard fought battles yet. I've had a few. I've lost most of those, where you just stalemate and then you fight back and whatever. And I think I've lost most of them due to my lack of experience. And I still have that, a lack of experience. But you gotta, I don't know, I wish I would have dove more into the strength training side of arm wrestling for the first 3 years instead of the practice side. Because I don't think I got any better. I just didn't have a good base of strength for arm wrestling. I never did it. I hated doing it growing up because I suck at it. Still suck at it. Still an amateur. So like this is not an arm wrestling channel for pros to give tips to people to get better at like becoming a pro. This is an arm wrestling channel now for amateurs to see what it takes to go from an amateur to an open/pro level competitor. So I am still an amateur in all regards, strength and skill level. So I'm just trying to get the strength on par with my skills. Oh yeah. Ooh. Yep, that's starting to get into them fingers. Tomorrow's gonna be fun, guys. It's gonna be real fun. Get my ass whipped by Gene. Gene and probably we can get our other buddy over here, Jacob. He competed this past weekend with us at that Longview tournament. Gene and him had a pretty good fight. I'll see if I can. I've got their match recorded. I'll see if I can cut it up and post it somehow. They had a pretty good hook battle. They're both hook pullers, and I am not a hook puller. At least not yet. Hook. Hook. Ooh. Ooh. Oh yeah. Feeling it today, guys. I don't know how much more I got. Shit, that's 55. We're just doing 5-pound jumps. We're already 10 minutes into the video. Probably not gonna do too much more than this. This higher angle is definitely a little bit harder. It's definitely, especially my right hand. I hadn't really taken too much time off since the tournament. I mean, after the tournament was over with, we did after pulls, basically practice pulls. For those who don't know, once the tournament's finished, everybody hangs around and just keeps arm wrestling. And that's where you get to learn from other people. You can learn from the people who beat you, and they can give you tips and whatnot, which I think is the greatest thing about arm wrestling and the community around it. The people who beat you in a tournament can turn out to be your best guide in your whole process. Like the very first loss I had in my first tournament, which was in August of 2019, I got the phone number to Rick, for the guy named Rick, who was the old man who I beat at this last tournament. So, and he showed me a lot, beat up on me a lot when I first started. So he can't beat up on me now, at least not left-handed. I love you, Rick, I'm sorry. But this is probably gonna be difficult. We'll see. Just gotta get tight. Yeah. Oh, right hand already feels like it's losing. Losing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we probably won't do any more than that, because tomorrow's gonna hurt like a bitch if we do get together and practice. Oh well, I'm gonna make them. I think I got a training tool for smaller practices. If you got one guy or a couple guys that are levels above, or if they've taken the week off and you haven't, this is what we're gonna do tomorrow. Every time somebody wins a match, they gotta come do a small circuit and blow their forearms up, blow their grip up, so it knocks them down a peg, so you can kind of get everybody on the same level a lot quicker. Oh yeah, 60 pounds. 60 pounds is gonna be enough for today. We only did 4 sets. But I haven't done any of this. I haven't done that specific pinning exercise since that last wrist wrench video I posted before the tournament. So like 2 weeks ago. Pretty much 2 weeks ago, exactly. That didn't feel bad. I've been doing a circuit every morning since last Sunday. And it's basically just blows my forearms up. There's no real, I mean, it's muscles and movements that'll work or help in arm wrestling, but nothing really like this where I'm pinning anything. So my hands and wrists, I've fatigued them for the most part every day in the morning. Just basically just blow my forearms up full of blood and everything. But I haven't done any pinning exercises in, well, since last weekend, but any exercise in 2 weeks. So we're gonna probably, may or may not start ramping that up again. I'm supposed to have an exhibition match on the 23rd of September here in Longview at a fitness expo. That may or may not happen. I'm gonna show up, and if they have somebody for me, I'll pull them. If not, then hell, we might try to find somebody in the crowd, some big dude. Probably get my ass whooped by somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. But beyond that, we'll have another tournament October 14th in Lindale, Texas at Brisket Love. So if you're in East Texas, October 14th, you want some barbecue, pretty decent barbecue, and watch some arm wrestling, join us over at Brisket Love October 14th in Lindale, Texas. That'll be another tournament. Now it's all for charity. So the old fella, the elder statesman who I beat in that video, that's his tournament that he's put on for the last 8 or 9 years charity tournament. So it's a charity, or it's all the proceeds go to the Smith County Special Olympics. So yeah. But anyway, I think that's all I got, guys. I don't really want to do too much more. End up blowing my elbows out prematurely, you know. They got a word for that in some circles. Premature. Anyway, that's all I got. Thanks for watching, guys. Get a little bit of this sun before it goes down. Might hop on the bike later. I'm supposed to hop on the bike tomorrow. Try to get a few more videos recorded. Need to clean my lens. It's a little dirty. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Like always, drink some whiskey. Share with your friends and family. Train hard. Be smart. Don't drink and drive. Take care. We'll see you next time. Cheers. I don't know how to get to the stop button from here. And